I've written prescriptions for those medications. In the last week, I've gotten rejects from the pharmacy saying it wasn't available and asking me to select alternative medication.
It's a drug that is commonly used to treat ear and throat infections in children. Now it is in short supply at some pharmacies. 3 out of the 4 makers of amoxicillin are reporting shortages throughout the U.S. The antibiotic is commonly used to treat bacterial infections in children and is in the same drug family as penicillin. The Food and Drug Administration says it's working with pharmaceutical companies to fix the problem. Western Mass News spoke with Dr. John Kelly, a pediatrician at Redwood Pediatrics in East Longmeadow. He tells us he has already received calls from pharmacies telling him that they cannot fill their prescriptions. Many of the shortages, he says, have been in the liquid form of the drug. So one possible solution can be getting amoxicillin in an alternative form, such as a pill or a capsule.
There's alternatives even for other forms of amoxicillin. But even, let's say, amoxicillin completely wasn't available, which, by the way, amoxicillin is a form of penicillin, then there's plenty of alternatives where I don't feel like I'm putting anyone at any disadvantage or risk.
While other alternatives are available, amoxicillin is still the preferred treatment for a number of common pediatric infections, according to the Centers for Disease and Control Prevention. Western Mass News reached out to CVS Pharmacy about the shortage. The company's spokesperson, Matthew Blanchett, telling us, "There is not a widespread shortage of amoxicillin. A few stores have seen isolated supplier product shortages of certain doses of the medication. We are working with the manufacturers to replenish supply as quickly as possible." And as far as whether or not parents should be concerned,
I don't think they should be concerned at all. I think it's more of a bump in the road and nuisance. It's nothing to be panicked about or overwhelmed by.